Hey everyone, it's your girl Layla. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another episode of Vlogmas. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys what I got from the Makeup Revolution and Friends makeup collab. So they did one back, I think back in September was their first collaboration, and they did one pretty recently. So this was also my first experience from ordering from Beauty Bay. Prior to this, I have never been on Beauty Bay. I've never shopped there. I never knew what makeup brands they carried. So once I got on the website and I saw how reasonable, number one, their shipping was like only $8, I think, like $8 Canadian dollars, which I feel is pretty reasonable. They did not have free shipping if you spent a certain amount, which that was kind of annoying. But they did charge import fees, which is kind of a little bit of a pet peeve to me. That's why I prefer ordering locally if I can. But it's really hard trying to find these brands locally, especially Makeup Revolution, because they are a European brand. I think if you lived in the UK, you'd be able to get this stuff like probably everywhere. But here in Canada, only certain stores carry Makeup Revolution, and they don't have their whole line of products, especially not their collaborations, which is really sad. I wish that Shoppers Drug Mart or London Drugs would start carrying the Makeup Revolution collections. If you guys know if they do, if they carry them locally here in Canada, please let me know, because yeah, I did have a good experience from ordering from Beauty Bay. I feel like it shipped pretty fast. Their shipping price was reasonable, but like anyone, I don't really like paying for import charges and stuff. It's just kind of annoying. So I'm going to show you guys first of all what I got from the collection, as well as a couple miscellaneous stuff that I added to my cart which they had, and then we're gonna play with the eyeshadow palette that I bought. I'm gonna go through this pretty fast. I'm gonna be trying to film another Vlogmas video today. I'm trying to film on days that I have off, and this week in particular I only have 2 days off, so I'm gonna be trying to film a bunch of videos, as well as it's Andy's birthday this week, so I'm taking him out for dinner after I film this video. By the way, if you guys are not already subscribed, please go ahead, click the subscribe button below. I am uploading every single day until the 25th of December. So let's go ahead, without further ado, get started on the stuff that I got. So I got this enormous bath bomb. This is a marshmallow bath bomb, and it looks like a marshmallow latte, or like some sort of latte. It has that central perk all over the box. I think it's so cute. And if you guys know me, you know that Friends is like my favorite show. It was my favorite show back in the 90s. I followed it until the series ended, I think in the early 2000s. I was only like, I think 10 when the series actually ended, but I remember watching it throughout my childhood. So not that I really understood a lot of it, but I really like that show, and I watched it later on as an adult. I probably watched the show, like all of the seasons on Netflix, probably like 3 times already, so I'm kind of obsessed. This next thing is the Espresso body butter, and it has central perk on the packaging too. The box is just so cute, and I will leave prices on the screen somewhere. Like, these prices are so reasonable and so cheap. So yeah, this is the body butter. It is 220 grams or 7.76 ounces. This is what the packaging looks like. Oh my god, I just want to like keep this. After I'm done this, I want to keep the packaging. So this, I think it's sealed, but let's just try. So it's supposed to smell like cappuccino. It has kind of like a coffee undertone to it, but I wouldn't say that it smells like espresso. I think it smells more like vanilla mixed with something, like mixed with coffee. But yeah, it's really nice. I like anything that's scented like coffee, anything that's scented like London fog, like tea, lavender, anything like that. And then of course I got one eyeshadow palette. They had a few to choose from, but I ended up with this one. Yes! So I forget what this one's called. Does it have a name? I've been excited to try this out. So I got this about 2 weeks, a week and a half ago maybe. So cute. So if you're unfamiliar with the show Friends, this is basically Monica's door. So cute. I love this like purple color. When I watched the show Friends, I literally wanted to paint my house this color. My imaginary house back when I was like 10 years old. But yeah, this is just so cute. And then the inside, oh, it comes with a mirror. I love that. So it comes with a big mirror. So on here, the eyeshadows are actually stamped. There's like a few that are embossed, which is awesome. I'm going to take a really quick picture of this before I get started on the eyeshadow today. But I think this is just really, really cute. So those are the colors, and this palette stood out to me the most, so that's why I picked this one over the Taxi or the Lobster eyeshadow palettes. But yeah, so I love the names on here. I take the Rachel Birthday Flan, Dr. Draco More. That is awesome. That is awesome. So if you know somebody in your life that's a Friends fan, they definitely appreciate this, and they are pretty inexpensive. So definitely go check these out if you haven't already. And then the last two things I picked up from Beauty Bay, just because I just added them to my cart because I saw them. This is something that I wanted for a really long time. This is called Duraline. This is a vegan product, which is awesome. We love that. So this is what it looks like. So basically it's a mixing medium, or if you have dried up lip products like dried up liquid lipsticks, you can mix a little bit of this into it, which is what I'm planning to do. I'm going to see if this actually works, and if it does, that's awesome, because then it saves you from buying liquid lipsticks frequently. If you find out that your lip products are drying out pretty fast, this is something that is interesting to try. I've heard a lot of good things about it. And yeah, it just says 1 drop of Duraline. You can even mix this with like pigments. You can mix this with different like powdered eyeshadows and stuff and create eyeliner. So this is just a multi-purpose product, and I thought it was a really great deal. I think this was like $10 or something. And then very last thing I picked up from Beauty Bay is this Jeffree Star Velour Lip Scrub, and I love these so much. I think this was on sale for like $11 or something. And basically it is just a huge tub of lip scrub. This is my favorite scent in the Blue Raspberry Sucker. I ended up also getting one of these for Black Friday because I forgot that I ordered this, which is fine because I mean, lip scrubs is a product that I use every single day, and I will definitely get my use out of the 2 that I purchased. So that's all that I got from Beauty Bay. I'm gonna go wash my hands, take some pictures of this palette, and we're gonna get started on creating a look with it. Okay, so I'm gonna get started off with the Fenty Beauty eyeshadow primer. This is my go-to favorite eyelash primer, eyeshadow primer. Jeez, you guys, it's only like 4 p.m. and it is dark outside. Well, it's just, I guess, just starting to get dark, but I just can't wait for it to be summer again, or like at least spring, to where it's not dark at 4 p.m. It's really depressing. I mean, I guess if I lived in like Alaska or something, it would be even more depressing because I feel like it's just dark there all the time. But this is still pretty bad. I have this lavender flower thing in my room, like dried up lavender from back when I went to BC last summer, and literally the lavender gets everywhere, like the dried up lavender leaves or the lavender flower. It's super annoying. I just found one on my eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna take my Morphe Nikita eyeshadow brush in number N4, and I'm gonna do, you know what, I actually really want to play with the I Take the Rachel color. Like, I don't know why, but I think it's just so pretty. So I am going to kind of work around that color, kind of see what goes with that color. So I feel like this Cups and Ice color in the middle is going to be the perfect transition shade. So it's this matte shade right here. By the way, you guys, this is my first time trying Makeup Revolution eyeshadows. So I mean, I'm hoping for the best, but I also do realize that this is a drugstore brand, and I mean, not to hate or anything, but I feel like a lot of drugstore brands, a lot of drugstore eyeshadows, they are not very pigmented and they have a lot of fallout. I don't know, like, prove me wrong, but we'll see how this goes. So I'm just placing that where my transition shade would normally go. Just up to almost my brow bone. That is a really pretty color, you guys. Okay, first impression so far so good. Not a lot of kickback, and I feel like this color loads up on the brush really well, and it's pretty pigmented. Like okay, Makeup Revolution. I don't know why I haven't tried you before, but I'm glad I did now. Okay, you guys, wow. I'm impressed so far. There's not a lot of kickback on the pan. There's just a little minor amount, but nothing too bad. So I really like the way pink looks with brown. So let's do the list. This color right here, this kind of mid-tone pink color. This is what I'm gonna put in the crease. Oh yes. The first color I feel like is definitely like a pretty like ballerina pink almost, like a pretty powder pink that is gonna look good on everyone. Oh, I like this color too. You guys, they're blending pretty well together. I'm definitely impressed by these shadows. Like, as somebody that usually spends like $50 or something on an eyeshadow palette, this one was only like 20 something, like half price. Maybe it was 25, so maybe like around half price. It's pretty good for half price. Okay, I want to kick this color up a little bit, kind of do almost like a cat eye effect with this shade. Ooh, yes, look at that. So I'm going to do the same thing over here. This brush is perfect for that, by the way. It's awesome. Okay, and now we're gonna kind of tone it down a little bit, add a little bit of brown. So I'm gonna do Apothecary Table. Oh my god, I still remember that episode of Friends. I love the names on here. So Phoebe got this. Let's just apply this. If you are a Friends fan, I mean, do y'all remember this episode? It was so funny. So Phoebe got this Apothecary Table from, what is it called? Pottery Barn, I think. She got it from like, yeah, from Pottery Barn, and she made it sound like it came from like this vintage apothecary store, and then Rachel eventually found out the truth. It was a funny episode. So we're gonna take that and place it on my outer V, just to deepen everything up and kind of neutralize everything. I could have done purple or a deeper pink, but I just kind of want to tone it down just a little bit. Okay guys, this is not a color combination that I would normally put together, but I'm trying new things, so that's fine. So yeah, this color, I thought it was going to be a little bit deeper. It is the darkest shade in this palette, so if you're going to deepen anything up, this is, yeah, the only deep brown in this palette. And to me, in my opinion, it's not as deep and not as dark as I would like it to be, but that's okay. I kind of see what they're going for. They're kind of going for like a softer, more like a soft glam, but with like nice pops of pink and purple. So yeah, the very last color I'm gonna apply is, I take the Rachel. I'm gonna do what I normally do when I apply a lid color, and that's, I'm gonna take a NYX Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil. This one is in the color Yogurt, and I'm gonna just apply that to my lid. I just want this color to pop. I want like a cream base to go underneath it. So you know what, I actually like this color combination, you guys. Like, I actually like it, and it's something that, like I said, I wouldn't normally be putting these colors together, but I think it works and I think it looks nice. I still have to blend out the edges, but that is what I have so far. So I realized my camera wasn't recording just now. I was just gushing over how pretty this I Take the Rachel shade is. Like, I was about to Fix Plus it. I was about to, you know, apply it with my finger. I was going to try everything to make it look like the way it was in the pan. But literally, I just applied it dry on top of a base. And this color is everything. Like, it's so beautiful. Right on its own. Like, no Fix Plus. Nothing, like no tricks. This color is gorgeous. Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna blend everything out. If I need to reapply some of the colors, like if it fades too much when I blend, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So you guys, I'm just gonna fast forward this part. I'm going to blend everything out, put some shades on my lower lash line, put eyeliner on, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna fast forward that because I'll just give you guys my final thoughts at the end. I just feel like this video is just gonna get too long if I go through it step by step, but you guys are gonna see it on the screen. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go over what's on the rest of my face really quickly because I know I fast forwarded through everything, so I'm just gonna show you guys the products I used as well as give you guys my final thoughts on the palette. For my lashes, I have the Maybelline Mega Plush Volume Express mascara on them because I don't have lash glue still. I haven't been able to go out and buy it, so I've just been wearing mascara lately exclusively, and I think it just goes really well with this look. I was trying to go a bit soft on the eyes, which is why I use the Colourpop Grande liquid liner, and this is just a brown liquid liner that I have been obsessed with lately. I think it looks really great with pink eyeshadow. I think it looks really great with neutrals, and anytime you're going for just like a softer look, brown is just so nice. So then for my face, I am wearing the Torrid Blush by NARS. I'm not wearing any bronzer today just because I just wanted it like kind of girly and kind of pink, and I don't know. So that's the look I was going for today. I also wore Albatross highlighter from NARS. And then the lip kit on my lips is the Give Me Butterflies lip kit from the Kylie and Stormy collection. I think this lip set looks great with a lot of makeup looks. So love that. And then my final thoughts on this palette, I really like it. I am very impressed, honestly, because like I said, this is my first time trying Makeup Revolution, and I just kind of had this expectation that Makeup Revolution is just kind of, I don't know, like a little bit less than Colourpop. You guys know what I mean? Like there would be fallout, it would be kind of sheer, it would be kind of like your typical drugstore eyeshadow palette, but no, this was actually really good. Am I missing out on stuff from the drugstore? Like, be honest with me, let me know. Leave it in the comments below if you have a favorite drugstore palette or something that you bought recently, because I haven't shopped for drugstore makeup in like a long time. So am I missing out? Because I feel like the quality of these shades was actually really good. Everything blended out really well. This I Take the Rachel shade is like my favorite. It's my favorite of the whole palette, and it's my new favorite pink eyeshadow. So Love this. I'm going to continue to use this because the colors in here I feel like are definitely wearable for every day. They're great daytime looks, nighttime looks. I just feel like I can do so much with this palette, and I'm so glad I picked this one over the Lobster and the Taxi palettes. Like, I feel like I can rock these colors at work no problem, and all of the colors in here are just so pretty. Love this palette. Highly, highly recommend it. If you can get your hands on it, go ahead and buy it. I think if you're in the States, this might be available on Ulta. If you're in Canada, I think Beauty Bay is the only place you can purchase this. I'm just gonna say it, it was worth the import fees. Like, this is just my new love. And I'm not even trying to be dramatic here. I really, really love this palette. So that is pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys go ahead, click the subscribe button below if you haven't already. Uploading every single day until the 25th of December. And I do have a giveaway on my channel if you guys want to check it out. It is my Raw Beauty Christy video. If you guys want to enter that, you have about a week left. So make sure you are entering that giveaway. And that is pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and hopefully you guys go get this palette for yourself, because I'm not even kidding you, I love it so much. So I will see you guys tomorrow for the next episode of Vlogmas. Bye everyone.